What's up, peeps? Master Yoshi back with another video. Today, to me, is going to be a fun one. We are going to talk about soft resets. Um, and basically, what that means is resetting your game until you get something you want, which in Summoner's War is lightning. We're going to do a quick run through on how the reset works and then give you some quick tips about how to do it as fast as possible. And then here right now we are going to show you the results. So this whole thing came about in chat one day. Some people were talking about soft resetting, or they were talking about resetting the game to chase lightning for Famine Scrolls. And I was like, alright, I really love Nat 5s, but light dark Nat 5s are even better, right? So this is an alt account that I've had, and I wasn't really playing it, so I was like, you know what? Let's chase lightning on it. So I reset this account, and I just did the resets until I got lightning. And we've seen this kind of thing in Pokemon. For those of you who play Pokemon, people will reset the game at various points. Or not really reset the game, they really reset a save file, but you don't have save files in Summoner's War, so but they'll reset at the beginning to try to get a shiny starter, or reset on a legendary to try to get a shiny legendary, you know, that kind of thing. It's the same concept here. So here's what we ended up with. Light Fairy King Nyx, right? Freaking awesome. Alright, so really any light dark lightning is kind of great, but you know, I was dedicated to getting a Nat 5. So Nyx the Fairy King, let's just do a quick review on him, just real quick. He's categorized as a support type monster, but honestly you can build him any way you want. Let's go over his skills. First one, the same as all the Fairy Kings if you've never played against one or never seen one. It's a double hit and has a chance to remove beneficial effects with each hit. So it could strip 2 beneficial effects and does damage, obviously. Overwhelm is the same as the water one. Attacks all enemies and increases their cooldowns by 1 turn. So it just sets them back a turn. And then increases the maximum skill cooldowns of all enemies by 1 turn. It doesn't affect boss type monsters and can't be stacked up. So what does this mean? It increases the maximum skill cooldown. So let's say you were fighting against another Nyx, and he's fully skilled up, and so this is on a 3-turn cooldown, his second skill. Well, when you play against Nyx, it's back to a 4-turn cooldown. So it basically takes one of their Devilmon away is what it does. You know, so really cool against, you know, annoying healers like Jasoon, because now Falling Blossoms is on a longer cooldown, and stuff like that. So also has a resistance leader skill of 55, which is pretty huge. Resistance is kind of OP right now. A lot of people are running resistance leaders, so like speed leaders and resistance leaders seem to be the most popular, especially in Live Arena, because Live Arena is won by CC and resistance counter CC. So how to rune him? You can rune him any way you want, honestly. Like, he could be swift, he could be fatal, he could be despair, he could be violent, he could be rage, he could be, I mean, it's wide open for this guy, honestly. You can rune him any way you want. Now, I personally am going with a despair build. Obviously, alright, his runes are crappy right now. They're just the first 4 despair runes I put on him, so they're not what I want, so don't worry, guys. Um, how I'm gonna rune him is Despair. I'm gonna go Speed, Crit Damage, Attack, and try to go that route, and we'll see how it works. If I need him to be tanky, I can do that too, but for right now, we're gonna go Speed, Crit Damage, Attack, and see how he does. But yeah, so let's talk about soft resets. So I reset this account 13 times, which I'm surprised I got an Nat 5 in only 13 resets. Don't get me wrong, I figured it was going to take close to 100. But this is what we ended up with. These are the first 12 resets. This is what we got. I mean, technically I reset it 14 times because this account had already been played, but I have no idea what I pulled from Feynman before I reset this account, so I didn't put that on the list, but it was another Nat 3. The only other lightning we got was, as you can see, the 4th time we reset, we got the Light Undyne, which is a good unit, but is also a late game unit, and I didn't want to keep the Undyne and then have to wait all the way till late game to use her. So we just kept resetting, kept going. Plus, I wanted a Nat 5. There was probably a couple of monsters I would have kept as Nat 4s, but I really wanted a Nat 5. So I'm glad we got it. So how does it work? At the beginning of the game, you get 3 monsters, right? You get the fairy, you get, oh, I already fed him. You get the fire hellhound, and then you get the vagabond. So these 3 units aren't even that bad to use for your reset. And then also, when you clear the first level, you get Elven Ranger, and then you get Magic Knight, which is your best friend for this. But basically what you're going to do, you're going to start the game, you're going to run through scenarios, you're just going to put like full energy on this guy, either fatal energy on her, or full energy, fatal blade, and just run through scenarios. All you're going to do is hit battle and clear all of these, all the way up to Feynman. Once you beat the dragon in Feynman, you get a light dark scroll, and you're going to do that over and over again until you get an F5, right? Like, why would you, if you're going to reset, make it worth it. It's going to be a long process, guys. I was doing about 1 to 2 a day, because I still have my main account that I'm playing on and getting runes and leveling up, or not leveling up, it's level 50, but 6-starring monsters and stuff. So I wasn't only doing this reset, but I was doing 1 or 2 a day, and it doesn't take that long. The very first thing you want to do before you attempt this is get friends. 30 is a good number to have. Just make 30 your sweet spot. That's about how many friends you want. And that'll definitely get you going. And they don't all have to be level 50. You don't have to have OP friends. Just something to help you clear scenario. They can be in the 20s, 30s. Which are usually easier friends to come by, and try to get at least 30. You know, if you have more, even better. And so basically you're going to get as far as you can get with the free monsters Comtois gives you, and then you're going to use your friends to clear Feynman, or clear all the way to Feynman, which usually, I will let you guys know, starting at Hydainna Ruins is pretty much where you're going to start using friends for every floor. So that's why I said 30 is a good number to have, because there's 7 stages at each level. So 7, 14, 21, 28 to clear all the way to Feynman. And White Dragon boss and Tulane Forest boss, you usually use a friend to to beat Sigmaris and the Wind Chimera. Um, but other than that, you don't have to invest heavily into your monster's runes because you're using your friends. They should be able to solo each of these floors. And you don't need to buy scrolls or spend money to do this. You just reset until you get what you need, and then decide what you want to do with the account. If you want to keep it free to play, if you want to spend money, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But that's basically all it is. And all you have to do to reset is click up here on your profile and hit the middle option on the settings, and then at the bottom of that it'll say reset game, and you click that, you put in a 6-digit code that pops up on the screen, and it resets the game. You don't need to worry about getting mentors, because mentors, once you reset the game, it takes your mentors away. So you keep all your friends, but it takes your mentors away. So hopefully you guys have fun. If you guys have ever done the soft reset, let me know in the comments if you pulled something cool. It's hilarious because I pulled the Fairy King, everybody's like, grats. And so I got in chat and I was like, level 9, rip. And then everybody just salty. And then I had people like, sell me your account, ma. I'm like, I just reset this game 13 times, which means it took me like probably 10 days-ish. 9 or 10 days. I'm not just getting rid of it on the first day, guys. So, really cool. You'll be seeing this account more in stream and videos and stuff like that, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on how resets work, the fastest way to do it, all that fun stuff. So, hopefully you guys liked this video. Hit the thumbs up if you did, hit the thumbs up if you didn't, subscribe, leave your comments below on cool monsters you've pulled from resetting, and we will see you guys on Twitch and in the next video, or in the following videos. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/MasterYoshi. Come check that out. We have fun over there. We'll see you guys later, peeps.